Hello everyone, welcome back to Bendy and Buddies, and today Angie and I are going to be reading your fan mail. I'm so excited.
Greetings, everyone. Bendy, you were upset. Why?
I feel like this might not have been the best idea.
What do you mean?
I mean, come on, we're asking people to send us fan mail as much as they want with no restrictions on anything. You don't see how that could go wrong in any sort of way?
Is that not how it runs already?
I mean, I guess, but I don't know. I think with this sort of stuff, that's just kind of asking for trouble.
I do not believe so. I think this could be very fun.
Well, I hope you're right.
Would you like to start us off?
Alright, sure. This first question comes from Hazard100. Where is the cookie jar? How should I know? I don't even think, we have a cookie jar in this blog. Well, I kinda wish we did.
Did we ever have one?
And, not that I know of. It would definitely be nice to have one, though. It feels like it's been forever since I had a good cookie.
We could ask Boris if he has one.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Tutti Fushigna says, Angie, does Bendy purr? I'm just curious.
No! Andy, don't worry, I'll answer this one for you. The answer is no, I never have and I never will.
Okay then.
I am not a cat! It's fine, it's not on you, it's on these stupid asks. I knew this was a bad idea.
This one is from Kira Doom.
Alright, sure, Kira Doom asks, is there anything that you two are scared of? Fears and phobias and all that jazz? Love you two and your friends, by the way. First of all, thanks. Second of all, no, I'm not scared of anything. What? Come on. Look at me. You think I'm the guy who would look at anything in the face and go, oh, I'm so scared now? No, there's nothing out there I'm afraid of.
What about Rodney?
Yeah, well, I mean, come on. What do I really have to worry about from him aside from the, occasional berating, smack upside the head? But, it's all good. He says, we're friends. I think we're friends, maybe, so, it's not a phobia or anything. Just a kind of worry I have sometimes.
You are sweating.
No, my body's just, leaking some, excess fluids and all. It's an important part of body maintenance.
Oh, I did not know.
Yeah, well, imp physiology is a bit different from angel physiology and all that. You know what I'm talking about.
I never knew. And to answer your question, Miss Kita, I believe I am afraid of failure. Not failure to achieve my goal necessarily, but I am afraid of never being there for people who need me most. That would very much be failure on my part.
That's what you're afraid of?
I am afraid of not being there for you. I am afraid of not being there for Mr. Boris. I am afraid of never being there for Maria.
Oh, come on, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, look at you. You've helped out practically everyone here anytime we need you.
You are very kind.
Come on now, chin up.
Okay, this next one comes from an anonymous.
Alright, hi you two. I'd like to ask you something. How do you feel about your friends? Maria and Dolly, for example.
I adore Maria. She is a very dear friend.
Yeah, she seems like a cool person, and she's all buddy-buddy with Boris, and hey, a friend of Boris is a friend of mine, I guess.
I dare say you and her are very much alike, Bendy.
Wait, how?
Well, you are both eccentric, you are both mysterious in many ways.
Huh, eccentric and mysterious, I kinda like that. Yeah, I guess I am eccentric and mysterious.
And I do not believe I've had the chance to meet Miss Dolly very often, but she is very beautiful and very talented.
Yeah, the way Rodney talks about her definitely makes it sound pretty good. And anyone who earns compliments from Rodney is definitely quite a thing to hear.
I have heard her a number of times on Mr. Boris's radio.
Yeah, she sounds like a really lovely person overall.
Captain Ender Sky Trap, blog said, do you two have any hidden talents? Well, I believe your talents are not hidden, are they?
No, I don't think so. I think I've shown off what I have plenty of times here. I mean, hey, practically everyone who comes here knows all about me and what I can do. Come on, I'm Bendy the Dancing Demon. If I have something, I'm gonna flaunt it.
I do not think I am talented per se, although I am still interested in perfecting my capabilities in cooking, maybe dancing as well. Regularly.
I'd say you're talented in those areas.
You are very, very kind.
I just say it like it is.
Oh, another anonymous.
Alright, yes, I've been waiting for this. Ahem. Please tell me, my dear Angie, which is your opinion on fantasy creatures such as unicorns or pegasi? And Bendy, would you befriend them in case they existed?
I adore them. I adore unicorns and pegasi. I have actually seen many of them, both in heaven and on earth.
Wait, those actually exist?
Yes, unicorns are real.
Huh. I thought that they were just a fairy tale creature our parents told us when we wanted to go to bed.
Many people say the same thing about angels and demons.
Yeah, that's a good point. Huh. So there's a chance I could actually meet one of these things.
There are also Cowpie, Bogarts, Trolls definitely. There are Orcs, there are Fairies, Pixies, Changelings. There are many creatures I believe we have yet to meet.
Ah, I knew it! Those other imps were wrong all the time! Take that!
Wait, why would they lie to you about that?
I don't know, I just always kind of got the impression they were jealous of me.
Ah,
That's the only reason I can figure why they do things like pull on my tail or give me swirlies in the toilets.
Oh, that sounds
Well,
special.
who's the moron now, huh? I'm gonna meet a unicorn! Ha!
What is the word toilet?
A thing that I hope you never have to make the kind of contact that I've had to make.
Alright then, would you like to read this next anonymous?
Alright, sure, do you know the way?
The way where?
Way to what?
What and where? I am confused.
Is this like an incomplete question? Did they accidentally hit send before they had finished it?
Maybe. I am very sorry, Mr. Anonymous. Or Mrs. I am unsure.
Just throw it into the trash.
Oh well. Cloudy Fox says, Edgar, do you consider Charlie or Barley as your brothers? Who?
None of us are named Edgar or Charlie or Barley. I never even had these people in my life.
I'm sure they are very wonderful. I would love to meet them.
I don't know.
ThickSlayer587 said, who is the fluffiest?
Not me. I can be described in many ways, but Fluffy is not one of them, believe me.
I believe Boris is quite fluffy.
Yeah, that's true. I have noticed that a lot of people really like petting Boris.
Do you believe I should try petting him myself?
Oh yeah, totally. I'm sure it'd be up for it.
Anonymous said, say Bendy, what's your relationship with Boris and Ronnie like?
Ah man, Boris has been my friend for as long as I can remember, really. Ever since I came up to the mortal world, he's been with me through thick and thin.
Wait, I thought
right.
you said you used to be rivals.
I mean, sure, but we got over that pretty quickly. Yeah, that old time being rivals is barely a distant memory now.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Rodney, I think he cares for me, and I think I care about him deep down, even if we don't always show it. Sometimes true friends are just ones that you hide behind a lot of yelling and hitting. That's what I guess, anyway.
Would you like to read this next one?
Alright, sure. Vanilla Bite 13 says, pats Angie's head, yeah, sweet angel. Goes to Raphael, hurt Lulu one more time and your life will be destroyed.
I am sorry, Raphael is not here to answer.
Yeah, thank goodness.
I do hope Lulu is doing alright.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, I think she deserved better.
Max Theg Ask the Voltrover said, I must say this, Bendy and Angie look very cute together. Just look at them being all adorbs and happy.
You okay?
They mean as friends, yes?
Yes, exactly, as friends. Totally.
Thank you very much. You are very kind.
Yeah, of course, people can look adorable and happy together and just be friends, of course.
Very
Definitely.
True. Very true.
Let's move on to the next one, shall we?
Yes.
Alright, this one comes from Owl Rose Mary May. Hey, Ange and Bendy, who would you each say is your biggest idol / who do you look up to the most?
My father.
I can see that. If I had to pick one guy, I guess I'd say Cab Calloway, his jazz music, his performing, it's always been a real inspiration to me. It's, I guess, if there's one thing I had to point to and say, yeah, that's what I strive to emulate in my performances, I'd say him.
You have shown me some of him before. He is wonderful.
Yeah, I'm glad you like him so much.
Anonymous said, hey guys, Ange, what would you do if Bendy were able to catch the Butcher Gang? Who?
I think you might be I think this person might be maybe they accidentally sent this message to the wrong people. I don't get involved with gangs.
I wonder who they are.
I don't know.
Surely I would love to be their friend.
I don't know. I think they kind of sound lame, sorta. I don't know, I just got that feeling.
Would you like to read this next one?
Okay, Atsy Spectrum says, hey, yo, Bendy, any advice you can give to have fun in hell? You know what place you're talking about, right? It's hell. That's not exactly a great hotspot for fun and games. Unless you're born a demon or imp or something, you're not exactly gonna have fun there.
You were born that.
Yeah, and I was allowed to have fun there before I got kicked out, but if this is being asked by a mortal, nah, I'm sorry, pal, bad luck. You're not gonna have a good time there.
Very true. How is the realm of punishment?
The realm of punishment? You mean for me or mortals who go there? Because for demons who go there, it's pretty fun, just seeing people screaming down there, playing around with them however you'd like. For the mortals actually there, ew, not very fun at all.
It was part of my teachings in academia, but unfortunately the articles in hell were very short. Waffle Clown said, Bendy and Cloudy Lady, are you in love or best friend?
The latter, of course, the latter. We're great friends. We're very special friends together, wouldn't you say, Ange? Yeah, right? We're best friends, exactly. Can we move on to the next question, please? Alright, okay, next question. What would Bendy and Angie be like with swapped personalities?
I don't know. Bendy, how do you think that...
Angie, you're upset. Why? Wait. I am feeling odd, and I am speaking odd,
You're talking like me!
and you're as well.
How in President coincidence happen? I'm flabbergasted. Ow!
Are you hurt?
Yeah, I'm alright, but I'm feeling more and more inclined to react to what's angering me most. Like a bolt of red cloth. God, I feel it everywhere, like a freaking swarm of ants. Is this how you feel every day, Bendy? Is this my fault?
No, it is not. I am overwhelmed as well. I do not believe I have proper words to describe the feelings of my own.
Huh?
I am feeling lighter, although warm as well. Like I am always surrounded by all things that hold meaning in my life. Angie, are these your emotions of loving all? I am having many mixed feelings about holding them now.
This isn't good. Wait, the father might be able to help.
No, please do not call for Michael. If he were to know, he will be the bonkers. Our different knowledge of dialect and switching of dispositions are not combining well.
That's what I have assessed. I'm not used to tongue
Non-formal?
I suppose.
Worry not, Angie. I understand it is not a proper way of speech, but I enjoy having it. And just as yours is part of your identity, you're allowed to love your own as well. Wow, possessing your perspective has made me remarkably clear-headed, and less afraid to express concern.
I never meant it was wrong or bad, just...
No such offense was made, my friend.
I'm worried. Is this permanent? Are we gonna be like this forever? Are we normal?
I think. Let's test it. 1, 2, 3. Amen.
Amen. We are ourselves once more.
Sweet Solomon, I'm glad that's over. That was awkward. Let's never do something like that again. Next question. Bendy, opinions on Raphael? Oh, I got some opinions on them, but, not sure if I should list them all because, I think some kids come to this blog, so let me put it this way. If I was still in hell, I think the one way I'd be fine with coming back up here again is if I swapped places with him, which is to say I'd be here and he'd be all the way down there.
But if you were to swap places, would he not be a demon?
Well, no, I was thinking more like, he'd, go to one of the punishment circles and all, but, I don't want him to get that kind of power. He's bad enough as it is.
Well, maybe he could improve with proper guidance?
Maybe, but, I don't want to squanch, optimism or anything, but, I doubt it.
I suppose we will leave it at that. Anonymous said, "Dob everyone for me, Dob!"
What is a dob?
I am confused.
I guess I could, dab some sweat off my forehead. I think it's getting a bit hot in here.
Oh, I am sorry.
Nah, it's fine. It's bound to happen.
Anonymous said, "Hey Angie, since your dad is the Archangel Michael, do you happen to know any of his co-workers like Gabriel and such? Yes, in fact, many of them are my professors in academia."
Oh, you got quite a few connections, huh?
Yes, although I do not believe I've actually gotten the chance to know them personally.
Huh. Well, you're still doing better than I was down in hell. I think I knew only, 1 or 2 greater demons in passing.
Actually, I am having a hard time remembering many of the demons in hell.
I think there was this one guy who called himself the Lord of Change, another who called himself the Great Unclean One, and, that was about it.
Very interesting.
And, I'm not even sure they like me all that much.
Would you like to read this one?
Yeah. Anonymous says, to the window, to the wall. Then running out of room.
I do not understand.
I'm still not entirely convinced this wasn't a bad idea.
Shall we move on to the next one?
Yeah, good idea.
How about you read it?
Alright, sure. Okay, both Nerdy Girl 59 and X-Master 3000 say, what's something you two enjoy doing together?
Well, for me it is actually very hard to pick because, actually, Bendy did earlier bring me over to the beach near Inkwell City. It was beautiful.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Sometimes we enjoy, going on a nice stroll in the park as well, I used to think I wasn't really the guy who enjoyed doing, more calm, more relaxed sort of stuff like that, but, I don't know, I've kind of warmed up to it, I think.
Justin Nevada Studios said, "Nice art. Anyway, did you create Angie or not? D.
What? Is this supposed to be a question from me? Because I can't create living things. I'm not one of the greater demons or anything.
I'm not sure if I draw very often. And it was Father who created me.
Yeah, maybe this was a message that was meant to be sent to him but got mixed up in the mail somehow.
Huh, very true, although it is odd that Helios would make such a mistake.
Yeah, how does that mail system even work?
I think he is the sole deliverer of mail in heaven.
Huh, alrighty then. Purple Chaos Guardian says, hi there, what kinds of music do you guys like? Well, jazz, definitely. I listen to it all the time. It's the biggest inspiration behind what I do. What about you, Ange?
I had never heard of jazz until Bendy showed it to me, although I grew up surrounded by choir and I believe orchestra.
Oh yeah, I think you played a couple of those for me.
A little bit, yes.
I definitely don't get it, but I can see why it'd be your thing.
Secret Louvre Tale said, what does Angie think of homosexuality and transgender? I love you.
I'd expect nothing less from ya.
For either of them, opinion on Raphael.
Oh, I gave my opinion already, but if you want, I can repeat it.
It is also directed towards me, so he is a bit mean-spirited and rude, but I am sure
Oh, that's putting it kindly.
maybe he will improve if I help set him on the right path?
As long as that help doesn't involve getting anywhere near him.
Koreki Nut says, I've been wondering this. Why are you two so short?
That's a bit of an overstatement, isn't it? I'm not that short.
Very true. You are much taller than me.
Yeah, see, I'm taller than someone. That counts for something. I'm not the shortest guy in the world or anything.
The reason I am small is because Father decided to make a cherub angel for a daughter.
I am not that short, no matter what Rodney tells me.
Would you like to read this next one?
Alright, from Maki Mumu, Bendy, who would you say you have the best relationship with minus Angie? And who would you say you have the worst relationship with? Well, for best relationship, Boris, definitely. As for worst relationship, well, I guess tie between Raphael and let's just go with Rodney.
Why so?
You only need to see all the bruise on the back of my head to see why.
But you are pitch black.
Try squinting.
They
were there, I swear! I'm not making this up! Rodney, you know what you did! I know you're listening to this!
How about we move on to the next one?
Alright.
So, Angie, how was the ice cream? Oh, are they referring to the one that Lulu made for us? It was lovely.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was great. She's got real talent.
Would you like to read this one from a Mr. Kaiju Guy 19?
Sure. It's great to see you having a new job, Lulu, especially after how that, Raphael treated you so horribly. Is your new boss any better than him, or at least easier to work with? I think there's another missent one, probably got sent to the wrong address again.
Unfortunately, she is not here to answer. I do not believe we've actually gotten the chance to meet her new boss.
Yeah. I mean, it's gotta be better than Raphael. There's no way it can be worse.
Angie. Oh, I am sorry. It is another anonymous. What's it like living with Maria? I believe it is very interesting. She is very kind to me. Being the maid to room alongside her in her apartment is a privilege.
Thank Chaos for spell check asks, so, Bendy and Angie, y'all are both absolutely adorable. What are your pets like? We haven't seen much of them besides a mention here or there. Ah man, what can I say about Venus other than that she's the best? I mean, really, God, I'm so lucky to have someone like her around. I mean, really, you see people talk about pets and how, they're such a gift, and, that's true in a way. Sometimes, my friends joke around with me that I talk more with Venus than I do with them. I guess I'll neither confirm nor deny that.
I suppose I am the same. Father made charity for me when I was younger and, honestly, a bit more alone in heaven.
Are they making me lonely?
I suppose. I would read stories where many adventurers would have animal companions, and I dare say, in a few ways, would envy be appropriate?
Yeah, I think so.
And I suppose one day, Father realized that it took a bit of a toll on me, so one day he surprised me with a present. Charity!
Must have been a very nice surprise.
It was wonderful. I had never been that happy for a long time until seeing her. I love her!
Yeah, I still remember the day I found Venus. That was a very happy day for me. There was a slight complication along the way, but thankfully it didn't last too long.
Another anonymous. So, Bendy and Angie, can you tell us the story of how you two happened to meet?
You want to take over this one, Ange?
He actually met me while I was performing one of my assignments. He spoke to me in ways that I found strange, but I think I now understand that at the time he was asking if I was a girl, correct?
Are you sure that's how it went down? I remember it happening differently.
How so?
I mean, you know, it definitely involved me saying, like, hey, how are you doing? I can totally tell that you are a girl, and not just some cloud that I thought was, let's go to the next question, shall we?
Alright then.
Memestet21 says, hey, Bendy, has Angie ever seen Bendy dance? If so, what was his reaction? Yeah, you've seen me dance before, haven't you?
Yes, I believe you are very good.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's like I'm the dancing demon after all. I think everyone here has seen me dance at least a few times. It's what I do. It's what I'm best at. And like I said, if I ask something, I'm gonna flaunt it. Why shouldn't I?
Ask the angel of the stage said, wanna be floof angel Buds Angie. Yes, I'd be delighted.
Wow, a lot of people really want to be a friend, huh? I always kind of wished it was that easy for me.
Worry not, I could help you.
Nah, it's fine. I think, you know, it's gotta be the sort of thing that I gotta do on my own. I gotta earn on my own. You know how it is.
I suppose.
Hi, I have a question for Angie. Do you know about Maria's nightlife? If you do, are you okay with it?
Maria's nocturnal?
I mean, I think this just means she stays up late during the night to, you know, go spend time with friends, you know, go see some of the sights of the city and hang out with her buds and whatnot.
Oh, so that is why it is often very loud?
Yes, exactly. They spend time at bars with loud music playing for them to dance to and whatnot.
Right beside her bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Phew.
Grievous Girl said, hey Bendy, what sort of ink are you and the others made of? Like India ink?
Black ink, I guess. Like, what is India ink? I'm not sure. Like, I'm not one of the people who draws this cartoon. I'm just one of the characters. They don't tell me this.
I believe it is this sort of painterly ink that people use for calligraphy.
Really? I guess that makes sense. I wouldn't know. I'm a dancer, not an artist.
Hey Angie, D, what would you do if someone hurt Bendy?
I think it's just a hypothetical question. They're not saying it's gonna happen.
Well, to the attacker, I would say not nice things.
Oh my, you'd do that for me?
Absolutely.
Wow, I think I'm genuinely surprised. Anonymous says, Barley, did you see a mermaid?
Who?
My name's Bendy.
Was there a Barley mentioned before?
I don't think so.
Huh, it is very odd.
Do you know any Barley?
Not that I can remember.
Must be another wrong address. We're getting a lot of those in this.
It is weird.
I swear, they need to hire a better mailman around here.
Anonymous said, does Bendy ever try to do a little dance to impress his angel crush? I am an angel, but what is crush?
Crush is when you, kind of like, sort of like, how do I explain this? You askers are really putting my feet to the fire here. I knew this was a bad idea.
Wait, do you wish to crush me?
Only talking about your hair, of course, because, you know, it's so nice and fluffy. I'm sure it'd be great to, like, you know, crush and crunch beneath my hands and whatnot. That's what they must mean.
Oh, you would like to touch my hair?
Yeah, you know, in like a friendly sort of way, you know, like when you're hanging out with a friend and they just got their hair done, so you want to run your hands through it, or you're with your pet or something, and you want to just feel how the fur feels after you just washed it or something. I do that with Venus sometimes. You know how it is, right? But please tell me you know how it is.
Well, I suppose the same could be said for Boris as well.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing weird about it.
Alright. Shall we move on to the next one?
It sounds good. Okay, Anonymous says, hey Angie, did you ever sing in choir?
I have practiced for choir, but I do not believe I was actually part of one.
Oh, really?
Yes. A father gave me singing lessons, although I never actually participated in any events that required it.
Huh. I would have thought that heaven would have had you in all the choirs. Yeah.
You were very, very kind.
Ha, you flatter me.
The Top Hat 21 said, I noticed that when Bendy was lifting Angie over his head, that Angie was basically curled up into a ball. Is it possible for Angie to curl into a ball and roll around like an armadillo? I
don't think I've ever seen you do that before. Like, have you tried it?
I could try.
Do you want to try right now?
I would like to.
Alright, go ahead.
Have I done it?
Yeah, you're very close. God, that's actually really close. Is your spine okay?
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're a bit muffled, though. You okay?
I never knew I could do it.
Wow. There's a bit more practice, and I'm sure you can fall like a full perfect ball.
Oh my goodness, much like Charity?
Yeah, just like her. Alright, another Anonymous says, to Bendy and Angie, how long have you two been with each other?
I believe I lost count.
Yeah, I'm trying to draw something as well, but my mind is pulling a blank.
We are both very sorry.
Yeah, sorry, time gets a bit weird when you've, like, lived for many, many years down in hell or heaven. At least I assume in heaven.
The passage of time is rather different in all three realms. Anonymous said, "Hi, this is my first time doing this, but my question is, what do you think of the decades coming after you, like say the 80s, 90s, or the 2000s, or 2010s?
I mean, that's way far into the future. I don't know what those times are like.
Are there demons that are able to predict the future?
I mean, I think a few, but I'm not one of them.
I believe Father may be able to foresee future events, but not actually see into it.
Has he ever said anything about them?
He did mention an event in where life becomes more colorful, though I am not entirely sure if I understood what he meant.
Maybe he's just referring to, like, things generally being more energetic or something.
Maybe so.
Okay, Anonymous says, how would you react if Raphael Ram were a demon like you, Bendy, without the ink and all that? No thank you, please. He's bad enough as it is. We don't need to give him demonic powers as well.
It is perplexing, though. How frightening would he be with such magnitude?
I don't know, but he'd definitely be more of a jerk, I can tell you that much.
Anonymous said, "Angie, who is your mother? I do not have one."
Yeah, Michael I think is a single parent kind of thing.
Very much so.
Cherry Cream Fairy 1997 says, hey Bendy, what are some of the things you like about Angie? Really? You just want me to, like, list some of the things I like about her while she's right here next to me?
I suppose I'm interested.
I mean, for the fans, I guess. Well, for one thing, she's a very kind person. Like, she's sweet to everyone. Like, even people like me. That's definitely got to be worth something, right? And you know, I think she's very approachable too. Like, I've come to learn I can talk to her about things that normally I'd be kind of uncomfortable revealing to anyone else. That's definitely worth a lot if you ask me.
You believe I am trustworthy?
I mean, you've definitely shown nothing that betrays my trust yet. I'm not sure you ever will.
I am related to know I have reached that position in your mind.
Well, glad to hear it makes you happy.
Declowna said, "Do you guys squeak like a dog toy if I hug you?"
Please don't find out firsthand. I don't want to be touched like that.
Oh, there is one more left.
Alright, finally. One more to get through and then this'll be over. Alright, Anonymous says, how did Angie and Maria meet?
She was actually one of my clients, and I believe that is the last of them.
Yep, that's it, finally. You know, that was kind of fun at some points, but others... Wow, you people really like asking the hard questions, don't ya?
We hope you enjoyed our readings.
Yeah, I hope at least a few of us did. Please, let's never do this again.
I believe it was very fun.
I mean, you're definitely free to think then. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I didn't always,
We hope you enjoy more content to come from us.
Yeah, me too. Stay tuned for more exciting fun, which will definitely not be in voice form.
Remember, we all love you.
Yep, we promise.